Chosen one, your attitude left God speechless. Even God was stunned. I am telling you this now because what you carried in your heart during the storm moved heaven in a way you do not yet understand. And if you stop listening, you may miss the breakthrough that is already forming around you. When I say your attitude left me speechless, I mean that while others complained, doubted, and turned away, you stood firm in quiet trust and refused to curse your season of waiting. You did not see angels surrounding you, yet you kept honoring me in private, and that loyalty shook the spiritual realm. Comment, Amen. I am unveiling this to you immediately, so you know that what is about to unfold is not random. It is the direct response to the posture you chose when you could have chosen bitterness. You thought your small acts of patience went unnoticed, but I was watching every restrained word, every tear you wiped away before anyone saw, every time you chose gratitude instead of anger. Your attitude stunned heaven because you responded with humility when pride would have been easier, and you forgave when revenge seemed justified. That is why doors that were closed are beginning to tremble, because I reward hearts that reflect my own nature. Within the next season, you will see evidence that I was not silent. I was preparing something precise and powerful for you. If this is touching your spirit, and you sense my hand over your life, take a moment to like the video so this truth can reach someone else who is standing in quiet faith and needs confirmation today. I want you to understand clearly what is happening now, because this is not just encouragement, it is divine movement tied directly to your response under pressure. When you were overlooked, you did not harden your heart, and that restraint gave me room to work in ways you cannot yet measure. I am shifting circumstances in your favor, arranging conversations, aligning helpers, and dissolving obstacles that seemed permanent. The reason I reveal this now is so you will not misinterpret the sudden changes as coincidence or luck. Comment 1212. I am showing you that the blessing forming around you is a direct reflection of the attitude you guarded when no one was applauding you. There were moments when you felt forgotten, and yet you still whispered trust instead of accusation, and that is what caused heaven to pause in awe. Even when your prayers seemed unanswered, you did not abandon your belief in my goodness, and that unwavering posture echoed through the spiritual realm. You may not realize it, but your obedience in small things qualified you for greater responsibility and deeper favor. I am not stunned because I did not know your capacity. I am stunned because you chose righteousness when your flesh wanted to react, and that choice carries weight in eternity. What is coming will not be fragile or temporary, because it is built on the solid foundation of your surrendered attitude. Now I am asking you to prepare your heart for acceleration, because the season of silent testing is giving way to visible reward. The same people who underestimated you will witness a calm elevation that does not come from striving but from grace. You kept showing up in prayer, even when your voice felt weak and your faith felt stretched thin. That consistency is what positioned you for what is unfolding now. I am not moved by performance. I am moved by the posture of the heart, and your posture honored me. There were days when frustration tried to sit on your shoulders like a heavy coat. You felt misunderstood, overlooked, and even misjudged. Yet instead of allowing resentment to grow roots inside you, you chose restraint. That choice created space for my presence to remain strong in your life. While others were reacting loudly, you were surrendering quietly, and that surrender echoed in heaven. I am building something stable around you because you proved that your character is stronger than your circumstances. Blessings that come without character cannot be sustained, but you were shaped in hidden places. Every delay refined you, every disappointment deepened you, and now the same trials that tried to exhaust you have become the foundation of your promotion. Do not be surprised when new opportunities begin to approach you. Do not be confused when doors that once rejected you suddenly welcome you. I am orchestrating moments that align with the faith you demonstrated when nothing looked promising. This is not sudden favor without reason. This is accumulated reward, responding to consistent obedience. I am also healing areas of your heart that were quietly wounded during the waiting season. You forgave people who never apologized. You released situations that never gave you closure. That maturity protected your peace and preserved your clarity. Because you refused to let pain distort your attitude, I can now trust you with greater influence and deeper impact. Understand this clearly. The elevation coming into your life is not meant to inflate you, it is meant to position you. You will be placed in rooms where your calm spirit will shift atmospheres. You will speak with gentleness that carries authority. Others will sense stability in you and not fully understand that it was forged through seasons of hidden endurance. That stability is the fruit of the attitude that stunned heaven. I am strengthening your discernment as well. You will begin to recognize which connections are aligned with your next season and which ones belong to your past. Do not cling to what I am gently removing. The pruning may feel uncomfortable, but it is clearing space for healthier alignment. What I remove is never meant to harm you. It is meant to protect what I am growing. You must also guard your humility in this new season. When favor becomes visible, it can attract attention that tests your focus. Stay rooted in gratitude. Remember the nights when you cried privately and still chose trust. That memory will keep you grounded and grateful. The same heart that carried you through struggle must carry you through success. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. I am releasing confidence into your spirit that does not depend on applause. You will not need constant validation because you will feel my assurance internally. When doubt tries to whisper that you are not ready, remember that I prepared you through difficulty. You did not skip the process. You endured it. That endurance qualified you. Some of the blessings approaching you will answer prayers you almost stopped praying. I heard the requests you whispered when you felt tired of asking. I collected the tears you thought were unnoticed. Nothing was wasted. Even the silence between your prayers was shaping you for this moment. You may wonder why I allowed certain hardships to last as long as they did. The answer is not punishment. The answer is preparation. If I had released certain breakthroughs earlier, the pressure of them would have overwhelmed you. But now your spirit is stronger. Your perspective is wider. Your patience is deeper. You are ready to carry what I am about to place in your hands. I am also restoring what felt lost. Not always in the exact form you expected, but in a way that fits your growth. Some relationships will be replaced with healthier ones. Some opportunities will return in improved form. And some dreams will be reborn with clearer direction. Trust the redesign. My restoration is not random, it is intentional. As you step into this shift, you will notice increased clarity. Decisions that once felt confusing will become simple. Paths that once felt blocked will open with surprising ease. This is not luck, this is alignment. When your attitude remained surrendered, it aligned your life with my timing. There will be moments when you feel overwhelmed by the goodness unfolding. In those moments, pause and remember where you started. Remember the quiet endurance that seemed invisible. Remember the discipline of choosing gratitude when complaining would have been easier. Those memories will remind you that this breakthrough is not accidental. I am also teaching you to rest without fear. In the past, you felt that you had to carry everything alone. You tried to solve every problem and anticipate every outcome. But now I am inviting you into deeper trust. Let me carry what is too heavy. Let me handle what is beyond your reach. Your responsibility is obedience, not control. The people who doubted your resilience will begin to see results they cannot deny. Do not seek revenge through success. Let your integrity speak. Let your consistency answer questions you do not need to respond to. I will defend you without you needing to argue. I am expanding your capacity to receive. Sometimes you prayed for increase but struggled to believe you deserved it. That hesitation is dissolving now. I am reminding you that blessing is not about worthiness earned through perfection. It is about relationship rooted in trust. You trusted me in lack, and now you must trust me in abundance. Be alert but not anxious. Changes may happen quickly, yet they are not unstable. They are the result of steady groundwork laid through your faithfulness. When invitations come, pray before accepting. When praise comes, redirect it in humility. When challenges appear, face them with the same calm attitude that stunned heaven. I am not finished shaping you. Growth does not end when blessing begins. But the next phase will feel lighter because you are no longer carrying the same uncertainty. You will move with greater assurance. You will speak with greater clarity. You will act with greater courage. Do not underestimate the power of your quiet choices. They rewrote your story. They shifted timelines. They opened access points that were previously closed. What you are about to experience is not random improvement. It is divine response. Stay close to me in this new season. Do not allow busyness to replace intimacy. The same connection that sustained you in hardship must sustain you in increase. When you remain near my presence, you remain protected from pride and distraction. You are stepping into a season where your peace will confuse those who expected you to break. Your strength will surprise those who underestimated you. Your joy will testify to my faithfulness without you needing to explain anything. And all of it traces back to the attitude you guarded when it would have been easier to give up. I need you to understand something clearly. The attitude that moved heaven was not loud, dramatic, or attention-seeking. It was quiet obedience when you felt tired. It was choosing integrity when shortcuts were available. It was blessing others while you were still waiting for your own breakthrough. That combination of humility and endurance created a spiritual stability that I can build upon. You did not retaliate when you were misunderstood. You did not expose secrets when you were hurt. You did not broadcast your pain to gain sympathy. Instead, you came to me in private and laid your confusion down. That restraint kept your spirit clean, and that cleanliness allowed my favor to settle on you without obstruction. In this next season, your discernment will sharpen even more. You will sense shifts before they fully manifest. You will recognize opportunities that align with your calling and quietly step away from distractions that once would have tempted you. This clarity is not random. It is the fruit of a heart that stayed open instead of becoming bitter. There will also be moments when you look back and realize how close you came to reacting differently. You will remember certain conversations where anger almost took over, certain disappointments where doubt almost swallowed your faith. And you will see how one decision to trust me changed the direction of your entire journey. Those crossroads mattered more than you knew. I am not elevating you merely for comfort, I am positioning you for influence. The calm strength you developed will become a refuge for others who are still in their storms. People will be drawn to your steadiness because it feels safe and grounded. They may not understand that it was built through tears and surrender, but you will know. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method, now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Guard your time and energy carefully. Not every invitation is meant for you. Not every opportunity is aligned with your purpose. As I expand your territory, you must remain selective. The same discipline that kept your attitude pure must now protect your focus. You will also notice a deeper sense of peace surrounding your decisions. Where there was once constant second-guessing, there will now be quiet confidence. This is because your identity is shifting from striving to trusting. You are no longer trying to prove yourself. You are learning to walk as someone already chosen. I am restoring your joy in ways that feel simple but profound. You will laugh more freely. You will rest without guilt. You will wake up with anticipation instead of dread. These small shifts are signs that healing has taken root in places that were once tense and burdened. Do not confuse this peace with passivity. You are still called to move forward boldly. But now your boldness will be anchored in calm assurance instead of anxious urgency. When challenges appear, you will respond from stability rather than fear. That response will continue to set you apart. There may be individuals who try to reconnect with you now that they sense change. Approach these situations with wisdom. Forgiveness does not always mean re-entry. You can release resentment while still protecting your boundaries. Maturity means knowing the difference. I am also strengthening your patience for the long vision. Some promises will unfold quickly, but others will continue to develop over time. Do not rush what I am still shaping. Trust the pacing. What grows steadily often lasts longer than what appears overnight. You may feel moments of holy surprise, where doors open in ways you did not plan. Instead of questioning whether you deserve them, receive them with gratitude. You have already paid the price in perseverance. You have already endured the refinement. This is not luck. This is alignment. The confidence you are gaining is not arrogance. It is awareness of my presence within you. When you walk into rooms now, you will carry a quiet authority. You will not need to dominate conversations or demand attention. Your composure will speak for itself. Continue protecting your prayer life. Do not allow success to crowd out intimacy. The same closeness that sustained you during hardship must remain central during blessing. When you stay connected to me, you remain clear and grounded. There will be times when you feel stretched again, but this stretching will feel different. It will not feel like survival, it will feel like expansion. Your capacity is increasing. Your resilience is deepening. Your vision is widening. I am also giving you courage to dream again. Some aspirations were buried because disappointment made them feel unrealistic. But I am breathing fresh life into those places. Not every old dream will return, but the ones aligned with your purpose will rise with renewed clarity. Pay attention to the quiet nudges in your spirit. They will guide you toward people and paths that strengthen you rather than drain you. Trust that inner guidance. It is my Spirit leading you gently and consistently. Your story is becoming testimony. Not because it was easy, but because you remained faithful when it was not. Others will find hope in your endurance. They will see that staying steady is possible even when circumstances are unstable. I am also healing your relationship with yourself. You are learning to speak kindly to your own heart. You are releasing harsh self-judgment. You are recognizing growth instead of focusing only on flaws. That internal shift is powerful. As blessings increase, humility must deepen. Stay grateful for small mercies as much as large breakthroughs. Gratitude keeps your heart soft. It keeps your vision clear. It reminds you that everything good flows from my hand. There may still be days when emotions fluctuate. That does not mean you are regressing. Growth does not remove humanity. It strengthens your ability to navigate it with grace. When you feel uncertain, return to the foundation of trust that carried you this far. I am proud of the consistency you maintained when no one was applauding you. I am honored by the faith you exercised when results were invisible, and I am committed to completing what I started in you. The attitude that once seemed like a quiet personal choice has now become the gateway to a wider assignment. You are not just being blessed, you are being prepared to bless. You are not just being restored, you are being equipped to restore. Words that once would have wounded you deeply will lose their power. This is not because you have become cold or indifferent. It is because your spirit has matured through surrender, and that maturity is evidence of my work within you. There was a time when you questioned whether your restraint made you weak. You wondered if staying silent in certain moments meant you were allowing yourself to be overlooked. But what you did not see was that your silence was strength under control. You were learning discipline of heart, and discipline always precedes authority. Now the authority I am placing on your life will not corrupt you, because it is anchored in humility. I am teaching you to lead without striving. Leadership in my kingdom is not about control, it is about influence through character. The steadiness you developed will guide others who feel scattered. The patience you practiced will calm those who feel rushed. The forgiveness you extended will inspire those who still carry resentment. You do not need to announce your growth. It will reveal itself naturally. You are also entering a phase where clarity about your purpose will deepen. Confusion that once clouded your direction will begin to lift. You will sense what aligns with your calling and what does not with greater precision. This clarity is not accidental. It is the reward of a heart that remained aligned when circumstances tempted you to drift. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate, because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. There may be moments when unexpected challenges arise again. Do not interpret this as regression. Growth does not eliminate testing, it strengthens you to pass it with greater ease. Where you once struggled for weeks, you will now recover in days. Where you once felt shaken, you will now feel steady. This difference will remind you how far you have come. I am also reshaping your understanding of success. In the past, you measured progress by visible milestones. Now you are learning to value internal peace just as much as external achievement. That shift protects you from chasing empty victories. It keeps your priorities aligned with what truly matters. Some relationships will deepen in surprising ways. People who once stood at a distance will move closer with sincerity. Others who were once central may slowly fade. Do not resist this reordering. I am refining your circle to reflect your growth. Healthy alignment is part of the blessing I am releasing. You will also feel a renewed sense of courage when facing conversations that once intimidated you. You will speak with calm conviction instead of nervous hesitation. This confidence is not pride. It is the result of knowing you are supported by me. When you recognize that I stand with you, fear loses its dominance. There will be opportunities that stretch you beyond what feels comfortable. Instead of shrinking back, you will sense a quiet assurance urging you forward. That assurance is my spirit reminding you that you are ready. You have been prepared through seasons of endurance. Now it is time to apply what you learned. Guard against comparison. As your path unfolds, you may notice others rising as well. Celebrate their growth without measuring yourself against it. Your journey is uniquely designed. What I am building in you cannot be replicated, and what I am building in them does not diminish your assignment. I am also restoring balance in your life. You will find healthier rhythms between work and rest. You will no longer feel compelled to prove your worth through constant activity. Rest will become an act of trust rather than a source of guilt. That balance will sustain you for the long journey ahead. The gratitude you cultivated during hardship must remain central now. Gratitude anchors you. It prevents entitlement from creeping into your heart. Every new opportunity, every answered prayer, every moment of peace is a gift. Keep acknowledging the giver. There will be times when memories of past pain resurface. Do not fear this. Healing is not linear. When those memories appear, they will no longer control you. Instead, they will remind you of my faithfulness in carrying you through. What once felt like a wound will now feel like a scar that testifies to survival. I am also increasing your compassion. Because you endured silently, you now recognize silent struggles in others. You will sense when someone is smiling outwardly but hurting inwardly. Your empathy will become a bridge. Through your gentleness, others will encounter my love. You may notice a growing desire to serve in ways that feel deeper and more meaningful. That desire is intentional. Blessing is not meant to stop with you. As I pour into your life, I am also creating channels through which that overflow can reach others. Generosity of spirit will mark your next season. Do not forget the foundation. Continue prioritizing time with me. Continue guarding your thoughts. Continue choosing integrity even when no one is watching. The very attitude that once stunned heaven must remain active. Consistency keeps you grounded in truth. When obstacles appear, respond as you have learned to respond. Pause, pray, proceed with wisdom. The difference now is that you will not panic. You will recognize that challenges are temporary, while my promises are steady. That awareness changes everything. You are stepping into a dimension of peace that is not fragile. It does not depend on perfect circumstances. It flows from deep trust. Even when storms pass nearby, your center will remain anchored. That anchoring is the fruit of surrendered attitude. I am proud of the transformation that has taken place within you, not because you were flawless, but because you were willing. You allowed correction without rebellion. You accepted growth without resentment. You chose trust repeatedly. Those choices shaped you. As you move forward, keep your eyes open for subtle confirmations, a timely conversation, an unexpected provision, a sense of reassurance in uncertain moments. These are signs that I am actively guiding you. You are not navigating this alone. Remember that being chosen does not mean being exempt from difficulty. It means being supported through it. It means carrying my presence into spaces that need light. It means reflecting my character in ways that influence others quietly but powerfully. The journey ahead will continue to unfold layer by layer. Do not rush it. Do not fear it. Walk it steadily. The attitude that once caused heaven to pause in awe is now the steady force propelling you forward. You once feared that the pressure you endured would break something inside you. Instead, it refined you. Instead of hardening your heart, you allowed me to soften it. Instead of withdrawing into isolation, you kept reaching toward me. That willingness to remain open is what preserved your spiritual sensitivity. Now you are more aware of the subtle guidance I give. A gentle hesitation when something is not right. A quiet peace when something aligns. A sudden clarity in moments that once felt confusing. These signals are not coincidence. They are the fruit of a heart that stayed teachable. There will be new responsibilities placed in your hands. Do not let the weight intimidate you. I would not entrust you with greater influence if you were not prepared. You proved your faithfulness in small spaces. That faithfulness qualifies you for larger ones. You may also notice a shift in how others respond to you. Some will seek your counsel. Some will observe your calmness and wonder how you remain so steady. You do not need to exaggerate your story. Simply reflect honesty. Share what I have done without pride or performance. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel.